My name is Charles Tran, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Novice Builder.
In part 2, I set up the outdoor condenser for my AC mini split system. If you missed it, check out the video linked below or in the description. And don't forget to watch part 1, Plan and Measure. It's linked in the description too. Now, in part 3, I'll walk you through the complete installation of the indoor unit, step by step. Whether you're a DIY beginner or a pro, this guide will help you set up your system with confidence. Let's get started. In part 1 of my HVAC project, I shared a diagram of my mini split AC system to help you understand the components and how they all connect. Today, in part 3, I'll be installing the indoor unit. Let's begin with the first step. Step 1. Preparing the wall and mounting the bracket. Before using the wall mount template included with the indoor mini split AC unit, use a stud finder to locate the stud, then mark the 4 spots where you'll drill the bracket. This is essential for securely drilling the bracket into the stud, ensuring the unit is properly mounted and won't fall. The bracket sits exactly 5 1/3 inches from the hole. This drilled hole is where the drain hose, communication wire, and pre-flared lines all come together. Here is the process step by step. I start by using the cardboard template that comes with my AC unit. I lay it flat on the wall where I want to mount the unit, making sure it's positioned correctly. I double check the alignment with the indoor unit to ensure the mounting location is accurate and ready for the next steps. With the template in place, mark the area where the hole for the pipes and wires will go. This is a crucial step for proper installation. I cut out the marked hole from the template to guide me when cutting the actual hole in the wall. Now, I attach the mounting bracket to the wall with screws, ensuring it's level and securely fastened to support the indoor unit. Next, mark the spot for the hole where the line set, communication wires, and condensation drain will pass through. Use the bracket as a reference. I grab my drill and create an opening in the wall at the marked spot. Be sure to drill straight through to ensure a clean hole. After drilling, prepare the opening for the PVC pipe. This pipe will act as a protective sleeve for the wires and pipes. Insert the 3-inch PVC pipe into the hole. Make sure it fits snugly to prevent movement and protect the connections. Check that the PVC pipe is properly positioned and aligned with the hole. This will ensure everything passes through smoothly. Finally, secure the PVC pipe in place and double check that the mounting bracket and pipe are aligned perfectly. The 3-inch hole allows for the passage of refrigerant lines, electrical wiring, and the drain hose to connect the indoor unit to the outdoor unit. If you like my videos and find them helpful, please support my channel by clicking on the like button and subscribe button. Your support means a lot and helps me create more engaging content like this. Step 2. Installing the indoor unit. Prepare the communication wire and position it for connection to the power terminal. Then, carefully bend the copper tubing and guide it through the hole we created earlier. This is how it looks when properly bent. Then, open the power terminal inside the indoor unit to access the connection points. Once open, use a screwdriver to position the wires in their designated spots, which are clearly labeled for easy installation. These wires are directly connected to the condenser unit. To locate the wire box of the indoor unit, open the front panel to access the internal components. Look for a small compartment near the bottom or side, secured with screws or clips, where you'll find labeled terminal connections. For the condenser unit, check the side and remove the cover to access the wire box. I have a part 2 video that shows how to connect the electrical AC whip kit and communication wire from the indoor unit to the outdoor unit. You can find the link in the description below. Next, tape up the communication wire, the condensate drain, and the copper wire together to ensure a stable position and fit it properly into the hole. Now that I have the lines all set, they can be pushed through the hole in the wall. Finally, hang the unit on the wall bracket plate so it snaps securely into place and fits smoothly against the wall. This is how it looks on the outside. Once you peel back the insulation foam, the copper wire becomes visible. You'll need to use a 90-degree pipe bender at this stage. While it's possible to bend the pipe by hand, I prefer using the tool for better precision. Next, connect the indoor copper wire to the outdoor copper wire, along with the communication line and condensate drain. These wires are 15 feet long. With the new model I purchased, my unit came with a pre-flared kit and all the necessary accessories to connect the indoor unit to the outdoor unit. Here's what the end of the pipe looks like. A key benefit of this unit is that it comes pre-charged with refrigerant, which saves time and effort since you don't have to deal with charging the system. In part 4, I'll create a video explaining why this pre-charge feature is so important. So, stay tuned. Here's how I connect the two pipes to the line set. Thread the flare nuts by hand onto the two connections. Be careful to avoid cross-threading. Ensure the connections are straight and aligned to prevent damage to the flare or fittings. Once the connections are hand-tight, use a torque wrench to tighten each flare nut to the torque specification provided in the mini split installation manual. This step is essential to create a leak-free seal without over-tightening. Note: for the copper line, make sure you connect both ends to the indoor unit and the outdoor condenser as shown. I suggest doing this during the insertion of the 90-degree copper fittings and while mounting the unit outside. I will cover the outdoor connection in part 4. This is how the lines actually look. Here is where you bend the copper wire into a 90-degree angle to connect it to the outdoor wires. This is where the lines are positioned, and this is where the wires are connected. In part 4, we will demonstrate how to connect the pre-flared copper wire to the condenser, as well as how to install and test the heat. After connecting everything, you're ready to use the vacuum pump, which will be covered in part 4. If you want to see how the outdoor unit was set up, check out part 2 of my video. That concludes part 3 of our indoor unit installation. I hope this video gave you a clear understanding of the process. If you found it helpful, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more updates. Don't forget, if you need any of the tools or materials I used during this installation, I've linked them all in the description below for easy access. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on my upcoming projects and videos.